Obviously, this is an important conversation. You felt like you needed to be a part of that. Why is this an important thing that we need to be talking about?
Well, it's just an important topic that we all kind of we understand it. We don't want to really talk among each other because it does take us outside of our comfort zone. But it's a topic that needs to be discussed. It doesn't mean we come up with all the solutions in one day, and it's going to take time to continue to improve. But it's a topic of of importance, and I want to be a product of change. How do we change it? And the only way you're going to change is to talk about it. Get outside your comfort zone, make sure people are aware what are the issues and what are the solutions, as opposed to just continue with the problem. So today's forum, I think, shed light on the topic. I think there's a lot of good dialogue about it, and a lot of things that we can take home, takeaways from today. So, I think it was a success.
One of the things that they did bring up was what happened at Missouri, and you were like, if they know what they're doing and if they know what they're talking about, we support them. If something like that happened at West Virginia, how do you think that it would play out?
Well, I think the first, I don't want it to come as a surprise. And, again, I think that as an athletic director is having that communication with your coaches, and they really have the pulse of their teams and saying what's happening. Don't let these things happen without us discussing, the issue at hand. Mark said it best, is that if it's going to happen, let's make sure everybody understands it. Just don't be an individual and do it on your own, because it's not going to impact you. It's going to impact your team. It's going to impact the university, things that are much bigger than just one individual. So, we had some internal discussion to say, if this is your strong stance, we're not going to stop you from doing it, but make sure you understand the issues at hand. Make sure you understand to be able to talk about them. And most importantly, make sure you have the support by the entire team, not just you as an individual. This is my beliefs. I'm going to go out and do this on my own. We didn't have the issue, but we did talk about it. So that was the important part of saying, hey, the administration, the coaches, they do care of what we're thinking. No one decided to do it. That was fine. But I think we built the gateway to have that communication about, again, sensitive topics, and understanding that there's different viewpoints. But if you're going to do it, let's be prepared to talk about it.